and why is it different here than other parts of the world? So because ABA is a science, it's replicated science, we're using very methodical, systematic ways of teaching. Discrete trials can be run at the table, it can be run in the natural environment. We're teaching one learning unit at a time. So can the child do a Shaka? So Shaka here in Hawaii is like a very beautiful sign of, everything's okay, sending blessings to you. That's kind of a nice way to communicate. So can a child do this? So we're starting off with a very simple movement with the hand. It'd be very hard, to do this. Some kids are, only able to, we ask them to do this. So we do what we're calling full physical prompting. So we might bring the thumb up. We might use a clicker sound or auditory marker that this is what we want, and we reinforce it right away with praise or whatever is meaningful for the child. We do one learn unit at a time. So this is maybe, the one first learn unit. Once they have this established, we might then start to get the pinky out. If that's a great priority for the child, if we're starting to work on fine motor imitation. And so then they've got this first kind of Shaka movement. So this one learning unit, just teaching one fine motor skill, it's a socially acceptable way. Or we might teach smiling first. We might teach, listener responding first, how to be ready as a learner. Having instructional control with our kids, that's really a foundational piece before all of this. But just as an example, something that is a skill that is hard for them to learn because they may not have that motor control or that motor coordination. It's something that teaches them a skill that they can relate to others with, and it generates a lot of reinforcement in the community for them if they're able to do a Shaka to the neighbor, smile at grandma, these kinds of things that generate love and compassion within a community network. So, a little bit about the philosophy, the philosophical approach in use of the science is that we want to have healthy communities in general. We want to have a place where everybody is feeling safe, respected, appreciated, and they're able to live authentically. And what I mean by that is that they can express their unique personalities with encouragement. And we get to experience that here in the clinic, where we're able to see our kids grow from, little ones, 2, 3, 4 years of age, to teenage years in a safe environment. They're able to, we can teach all of these skills specifically to their programming needs according to family goals or to the assessment goals. And then we're able to celebrate who they are in their expression of all of these skills. And then with the family, start to generalize these skills into the community. And, here in Hawaii, it's this very beautiful culture. It's a very humble culture. And there's lots of humor. It's beautiful. Teasing each other. And, there's a huge network. And it's kind of like a quilt, you know what I mean? That there's like a beautiful way of extended family coming together. It's the auntie and uncle culture. Everyone knows each other and they're there for each other. They might, through the ups and downs or disagreements or agreements, there's a Hawaiian way of being. And so here, this unique clinic in Lahaina, that culture is really present.